We're here to play, just like Mama used to say, Match Game, which is our southernized version of the classic game show. And with that, why don't we introduce our celebrity guest panelists now? And maybe you'll be able to hear them. We'll see. Hello, everybody. Say hi. Let's just make sure everybody can hear you first. I can hear you, and it looks like the audio levels are going. Wait, hang on. Maybe now. Now I can hear you. Try now. Say hi, everybody.
Yeah.
Hi.
See, we just, it's live. Anything can happen. That's the fun thing about live videos. So these are our celebrity guest panelists. They will be playing the Southern Thing match game with us. Just introduce yourselves real quick. Tell us a little bit about yourselves, because maybe they don't know who you are. So we'll start with Talia.
Oh, we will.
Yeah.
Okay. Hi, I'm Talia. Am I? Do I need to say something specific about myself?
Now they said they can't.
I like the color green.
Now they can't hear us.
Everybody.
We're getting mixed messages in the YouTube chat. If you can hear Talia, say we can hear Talia.
Me. So I'm just gonna keep talking.
There you go.
Until you hear me. Everybody on Facebook is talking about pimento cheese, and now I want pimento cheese real bad.
Yum.
And I don't have any, and it's super.
All right, that's a fantastic introduction, Matt. How's it going?
It's going great. I'm really nervous that no one can hear me, but it doesn't. But
I can hear you,
right?
But that apparently doesn't matter.
That's fine. Oh, they say they can hear us.
But the sound is delayed. So. Whatever. We've made giant leaps tonight, I think.
I'm meant for radio anyway, so just listen to me. Don't look at me.
All right. Mary Patterson. Hey. Welcome.
Hey, sup? Made 2 casseroles today. I'm Southern.
Hey, there you go. That was short and sweet. Jada. Everybody's seen Jada in a bunch of our sketches. How you doing?
Hello, everyone. I'm pretty great. I sang a lot of country music today. That's pretty Southern.
Yeah, okay. This has turned into verify your Southernness. Cool. Well, hey, we have a new face down in the bottom right corner. This is Chris Ivey. He's our special guest comedian. Chris, tell us a little bit about yourself. And he's frozen.
Uh-oh.
Now that's funny.
Okay, well, that was
back.
totally planned. So Chris will be our special guest statue down at the bottom, and for this whole time until he comes back. But trust me, he's a comedian, and he's very funny. And maybe we'll find out when he gets back. Who knows? Nobody else is frozen. That's cool. Well, let's introduce our contestants now. Maybe they're both here.
Hi.
Adam, they're saying your audio is out.
Hang in there. You're the
You
best.
got this.
You're the best.
Hello, I'm back. Okay, so you know what? Let's try that again. I'm going insane. So these are our 2 contestants. On the left, we have Paul, and Paul is our special guest from the Potluck. And if you don't know what the Potluck is, it's the membership program of It's a Southern Thing, where you can get cool things like behind-the-scenes sneak peeks, discounts on merch, and opportunities to appear in live videos like this one. So, Paul, how's it going? Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Oh, it's going just fine. I work at Fort Rucker, Alabama. I'm a contractor. I teach Air Force pilots how to fly helicopters, and I've been experimenting with the Mountain Dew recipes you did the other day, Matt, and Mountain Dew and cornbread. Doesn't work together. So I'm gonna go with
Doesn't
biscuits
sound like a good
next time.
combination. What you might not know is that because you didn't hear me when I said it the first time, is that Paul is actually our other contestant's father. This is Andrea. Andrea works behind the scenes at It's a Southern Thing. You very rarely see her on camera, but she is responsible for a lot of the behind-the-scenes magic behind things like Bless Your Rank and a lot of the unscripted programming. Andrea, you can talk about it. You can tell us what you do.
Hi, yeah, so I'm a producer, editor at It's a Southern Thing. I work on what we call unscripted, which most notably is like Bless Your Rank and other things. Yeah, so I am usually behind the camera and behind the computer and in the credits, but now you can see my face. And yes, this is my father, and he is a proud potluck member as well.
So did you get a coin, Andrea? Did you choose biscuits or cornbread?
Oh, we'll have to talk to management about that. We can get
on that.
Cornbread.
We'll get you a coin. Well, let's get to the game. Let's start playing. That's what y'all have been waiting for. Hey, there I am. Okay, here we are. So this is how the game's going to work. If you've ever seen the match game on Retro TV or whatever, Game Show Network, this is basically how it's going to work. I'm going to give one of the contestants a prompt. And it's going to be a phrase from our card game, just like Mama used to say, except part of it's going to be missing. And in that blank, they have to fill in what they think should go there. Meanwhile, our panelists will be doing the same thing. Once everybody's done, Paul will reveal what he wrote, and we'll see how many matches he made with the people on the panel. Sounds easy enough. Any questions before we get started?
I just want to know
Anyone-
if Chris is
Chris?
alive.
I was going to say, anyone want to check on Chris?
Getting big weekend at Bernie's vibes.
He's just
down there.
hanging out. He's just hanging out.
It's
And
perfect. Especially with the sunglasses. There's just no telling.
Frozen.
so we don't, we'll see how this goes. For every match, the contestants will get a point. First to, we'll see how hard it is, and then we'll determine how many points they got to get to win. How about that? That's how game shows work. All right.
Move the
Yeah,
goalpost.
we'll move the goalpost. Okay, Paul, you're up first. And so, Paul, you'll write down what you think is in the blank, and the panelists will write down what they think is in the blank at the same time. Once you're done writing what you think is it, you give me a thumbs up. And if you're watching at home still, thank you for sticking around, first of all. And play along. Put what you think should go in the blank in the comment section, too. This should be fun for everybody. Okay, Paul, are you ready? All right.
Ready.
Here's your first prompt. Chris just sent a message saying he's frozen, by the way. We could see you. All right. Here you go, Paul. And this is for everybody in the panel. He's more suspicious than blank at a backwoods barbecue. Jay, it's Chris. He's more suspicious than blank at a backwoods barbecue joint. I'll read that one more time.
The way Chris has been acting would be very suspicious in a backwoods
All
barbecue
right.
joint
So,
right now. I agree.
he's more suspicious than blank at a backwoods barbecue joint. All right. Write down your answers. So this could really go any which way. There's a lot of possible answers that could go here. So I think it's going to be a little
Nobody's
going to be a little difficult probably to get a match. But if you get a match, that makes it even that much more special. So he's more suspicious than blank at a backwoods barbecue joint. And I see answers coming in on on the chat, and those are some good answers. So if you're looking for inspiration, then look at the chat. So Talia, Mary Patterson, y'all got your answers down. Paul, you're ready. Matt's ready. Chris got his thumbs up.
I can't see the.
There are no
They're
options.
in your
you
brain.
pick whatever you want.
There are
You're
no
filling it.
You make
Yeah.
up.
So Jada, he's more suspicious than blank.
And I
gonna
thought
be a
I was
low-
late to the It'll be a
at a
low-scoring
backwoods
game.
barbecue joint.
Okay.
You gotta improv, girl.
Okay, he's
Improv
more suspicious than a blank at a backwoods barbecue.
Oh man, everybody in the comments has good answers, and mine's really embarrassing. But I already
Yeah,
put my
once it's
thumb
locked
up,
in,
so,
it's
like,
locked in.
I'm stuck, right? All right.
Oh,
Okay.
my alarm went off right as the music ended. I wish y'all could have heard that. That's cool. All right, so he's more suspicious than blank at a backwoods barbecue joint. All right, Jada, you ready? Thumbs up. All right. Okay, Paul. What did you write down for he's more suspicious than blank?
Well, coming up with a blank, and then I looked at Mr. Schwartz, and I said, well, it has to be a tuxedo.
He's more suspicious than a tuxedo at a backwoods barbecue joint. Now, that would be pretty suspicious. I think if I saw somebody wearing a tux, I would think, why are they here? Let's see if you got any matches with the panel. Talia, he's more suspicious than...
A not hungry person.
That is suspicious.
Right. I mean, why are
Right,
you
yeah.
at this? Why are you at this barbecue place then?
That's a good
you know?
answer. Unfortunately, not a match. Matt, he's more suspicious than blank at a backwoods barbecue joint.
I don't understand the tuxedo part. Are y'all telling me you didn't have your prom in a barbecue joint?
Oh,
I
vegan.
went with vegan.
that is also pretty suspicious. I can't imagine there's a lot of vegan food there.
That is funny.
Unfortunately, not the right answer. Mary Patterson, we get a match here. What did you write?
A lot.
Oh my gosh.
Mary Patterson,
A
you're
debutante
muted, and I can't
searching
read it.
for gluten-free dumplings, I think is what I see there. More suspicious than that is a
Yeah,
wordy
that
answer,
is
but
correct.
a good one. A debutante
Yes, no,
searching.
I do.
Is potato salad vegan?
Not if it's got mayo in it.
Debutante
mayo.
searching for
By
gluten-free
coleslaw.
An egg.
dumplings. Good answer. Not a match though, Paul. Unfortunately, you're striking out. Jada, did you write down a tuxedo? Did you match with Paul?
No, I wrote down your creepy bald
Your creepy
uncle.
bald uncle. And if you had written your creepy bald uncle in a tuxedo, that would have been a match.
Dang.
Vegan. We call it vegan uncle.
We could just combine them all. Still no match. Chris,
I went with a food object at the barbecue place.
you know what?
Kale.
I saw several people in the comment section saying kale as well. That is a good answer. Unfortunately, Paul,
I'm a person of the people, Adam. Thank
Paul,
you.
you didn't get any matches on this one. That's okay. It's still anybody's game, 0-0.
It seems so
But
obvious to
Andrea
me.
still hasn't gone yet. We'll see. Andrea, are you ready for your second prompt? All
I'm
right.
so
Here we
ready.
go. Let's see if we can get a match here. Remember, the name of the game, try to think of something common so you can get a lot of points. All right, here we go. And this audience, for you at home, let's see what you put in the comment section. He's about as charming as blank at a company picnic. He's about as charming
Oh,
as
yikes.
blank at a company picnic.
Oof.
All right. Write down your answers. This is a similar style of prompt as the first one, and make it fair for both of you. Still very open-ended. Talia, quick with the thumbs up.
We're not gonna get judged on our spelling errors, right? Because I'm.
Oh my god, I was literally about to
not
say that.
out loud,
It's literally the
maybe.
most basic word.
Okay.
I like how you're
Not to-
worried about spelling. I'm worried about getting fired.
Not to your face.
This is a company
Yeah,
picnic, right?
he's about as charming
Yeah.
as blank at a company picnic. And again, this could go one of two ways. It could go earnest, or it could go like sarcastic. Like you could go and
It's
you
not
could
the
say
creepy bald
this
uncle,
is like
is it?
serious or sarcastic. Where's everybody?
I made it shorter.
Mary
this
Patterson
time.
didn't write a paragraph. That's good.
Y'all know me.
All right, who are we still waiting on? Still waiting on
The more
Andrea.
words,
Matt's
the
good to
better.
go. Mary Patterson, Jada, Chris, Talia, everybody, all the panelists have their answers in. They seem to know this prompt forwards and backwards. Andrea's still thinking about it. All right, Andrea, you're ready. I see some good responses in the comment section. You could have looked there for inspiration, but let's see what you wrote to Andrea. He's about as charming as blank at a company picnic. What did you say?
All right. This is the only thing that could come to my brain. I don't think anyone's going to write it, but I said he's about as charming as a wet stray
Wow.
cat.
A wet stray cat. Very specific,
charming.
but not very charming. She went with the sarcastic route. If you were saying he's about as charming as a wet stray cat at a company picnic, you're probably saying he's not at all charming. Talia, what did you write down?
I wrote
The boss.
the boss.
Well, if your boss is a wet stray cat,
Ooh, I like that direction.
Big Bruce Springsteen fan. Nice.
Right. Like, you know, when they're trying to be all schmoozy because it's the company picnic and y'all are all supposed to be having fun
yeah,
together.
you don't want the boss there.
Like,
Yeah. All right.
oh. But if my boss is watching,
Yeah, you're
I was
you're a
just
super
kidding.
charming person, but not a match, unfortunately, Andrea. Wet stray cat does not equal boss unless you work at a weird place in cartoon land, probably. Matt, what did you write down?
I wrote the one part of administration at work that always tries to shut down fun. And that would be
He's
human
about
resources.
as charming as HR at a company picnic.
Yeah.
That's a good
that's-
one.
Y'all
That's a
know they
good
took
one.
our popcorn machine away at work last
They
year.
did.
I'm
they
still
did.
not over it.
That was
What was
was
justification
devastating.
for
That was-
that?
That was because of
yeah.
pandemic.
Maybe
so, right.
Nah,
maybe
the
less,
popcorn's worth.
maybe more charming than a wet stray cat. I don't know. The jury's out on that one, but it's still not a match. Mary Patterson,
A rabid
a
raccoon.
rabid raccoon. You know that's close.
That is the
It's
same
Close
family.
to a
That's
wet
the
stray
ballpark.
cat.
That's
So you
I
know what?
figured, Yeah.
It's a kind of a mangy animal. So
point.
I'm gonna give you the match there, Andrea.
Yeah.
You got one. You got one. So
That's what's up, Mary Patterson.
all right,
Yeah.
We
That's
love
right.
angry furry mammals.
Jada, do we have
Yeah.
2 matches?
Trying to think of the word.
You do, because I also had an animal and was also sarcastic, so I better get a point
A
for
family
a
of
family of
geese.
geese.
Not
Hmm.
mammals.
Geese will win.
Their way.
He's about okay. Let's just
Terrifying.
say the sentence here.
Terrifying.
He's about as charming as a family of geese at a company picnic.
It's sarcasm. Like, they're so annoying.
True. What do y'all say? We give her the point for a family of geese. It's not exactly the same as a.
No, they're kind
They
of
could
cute
be-
from far away.
They're basically related. They're like
They're
cousins.
not. They're not a rodent.
Not a
No,
rodent.
they're
Neither
not
is a
rodent.
cat, but a wet cat kind of classifies as rodent. Jada, I don't know if I can give you a match for that one, unfortunately.
I want.
That- well, you know
the
what?
rules.
There are no rules. Chris,
Yeah.
what did you write down?
I don't think this guy would be a lot of fun at the company picnic. I did Kanye West at the company picnic, and I also drew his little
Yeah,
sunglasses next
I
to
thought
it too.
I thought you
so-
drew his face for a second. I was like, that looks just like him, but no, not a match, unfortunately. About as charming as Kanye West,
If Family of Geese can be a match, I think Kanye West
but
could
it
be a
wasn't.
match
It
too,
wasn't.
right?
The geese
Can we-
were not a match.
They're on the same
I
level.
did
Um,
not get the
There's
point.
always next time. All right, it's 1-0. It's anybody's game. We might be playing to like 3 here. So, all right, Paul, you're up, and this one is going to be a prompt from our new expansion pack, the Go to Church expansion pack, for Just Like Mama Used to Say, which you can buy now in solo or as a bundle with the base game on store.southernthing.com. It's got 50 new cards, and they are hilarious. And here is a sample prompt that you might get from our expansion pack. Are you ready, Paul?
I am.
It was hotter than blank in a live nativity scene. It was hotter than blank in a live nativity scene. There's a lot of ways this could go. It was hotter than blank at a live nativity scene.
Jada's dying.
Write down your answers. This one, you could, try to think of something that other people might write down. And
I don't care if anybody else writes this one down. I'm pretty proud of it, actually.
well, that's all that counts.
I mean, I know that's not the point of the game, but
you could also, as panelists, you could say, well, I want this person to win. So Talia's ready. Mary Patterson's ready. Paul, deep in thought over there. Thumbs up, says Paul. Jada says thumbs up. Chris, are you frozen again? No, I saw you blink. We're good. Thumbs up, Chris. And waiting on Matt. It was hotter than blank in a live nativity scene.
The first thing that popped into my mind, I tried to edit it over and over again, but I decided I couldn't think any better. So it was hotter than
Baby Jesus in a live nativity scene.
Oh,
Yeah.
yikes.
If it's live, you know that
Yeah.
baby's getting hot,
Oh,
and he's gonna be fussy.
well, it's Christmas. Why is that baby
It's
so
Christmas in the
toasty?
South, I guess.
He has a fever.
Yeah.
He needs to go to the hospital.
Southern
It's a
Christmas.
Southern
All right.
baby.
Paul says it was hotter than baby Jesus in a live nativity scene. Talia, what did you say? Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. That's not what I wrote. Paul, I took your advice, and I tried to feel those 1970s vibes,
Oh.
with my answer. So,
It was
What was the
hotter than
prompt
blank
again?
in a live nativity scene.
it was hotter than a camel's hump.
It was hotter than a cow. I've seen references to other parts
To
of the
be fair,
camel.
let me
Isn't
tell
that
you,
where they store water, though?
camels live in the desert, so they're
Okay,
hot.
it was hotter than a camel's hump in a live nativity scene.
Yeah, the double entendre totally left my mind when we started talking about baby
That's
Jesus.
fine. I'm gonna erase it. I'm gonna erase it.
Yeah,
We'll
other
pretend
people in
like
the
it never
YouTube chat are
happened. Look at
referencing
that.
other parts of the camel. But
Look at that.
Matt,
It's
what did you
gone.
say?
All right.
I said it was hotter than an overweight Joseph
An
in a wool
overweight
outfit.
Joseph in a wool outfit. I can imagine he would be
Nice.
pretty sweaty in that live nativity scene.
Cute.
That was a good
That's a
one.
good one, Matt.
I appreciate that.
I'm
But
trying
who
not
doesn't
to get in
appreciate that is
trouble.
Paul
Yeah.
because he gets no points with that one.
Sorry,
Mary Patterson.
I wrote little Bobby swaddled like baby.
Okay.
Hey.
You know what?
Ooh.
That's
Listen,
the same.
Mary
That's
Patterson's
Matt.
like
That's the same.
hitting the bullseye, maybe
Yeah.
even the outer ring, but it's still like, oh, and Jada's gonna be so mad if she wrote something close
She's
too.
over both.
All right. You know what? I think we should give Paul the match. She's got baby Jesus in there. That's a match for Paul and
I
Mary
agree.
Patterson. Good job. Okay, Jada. I promise not to be as harsh on this one.
It's fine. I didn't win. I did match with Talia, which makes sense because we have the same birthday. I put a camel's fur, and my first thought was hump, but I thought about the water, and so
Very
I
scientific.
adjusted.
The water's on the inside, fur's on the
Yeah,
outside.
very,
I
very
get it.
thoughtful.
Same
And
reason.
if you were playing against Talia, you already got
Thank
a
you.
match, but unfortunately, not good for Paul.
Ding, 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 ding.
Chris.
Sorry.
My answer was a family of geese.
I'm going to give you the point for that.
Actually, I'm kidding.
Oh!
Oh, Jesus. Holla at your boy. Shake those haters off, Paul. And Mary Patterson, that's
Yeah,
what
right in the
bullseye
center.
bet on. That's what that is.
I don't know what world I've been living in, but I thought baby Jesus would be a little chilly.
Well, you know what? It doesn't
Hey,
matter
you're
because that
wrong.
gave Paul the edge over Andrea here. 2-1. Andrea, are you ready?
Ooh.
This is going to be also from our,
Yes.
just like Mama used to say, go to church expansion pack, which you can buy at store.southernthing.com. Told you they'd be back. All right, Andrea, are you ready? Look at Matt's holding it up. Expansion pack, 50 new cards. Here we
Let's
go.
do it.
All right. He's more reckless than blank in the Garden of Eden. He's more
Oh,
reckless
Lord.
than blank in the
What?
Garden of Eden.
That's gonna be an easy one.
He's more reckless than blank in the Garden of Eden. Write down your answers. Yeah, you know, Paul's line of thinking this could be very easy, seeing as what happened in the Garden of Eden, but we'll see.
I'll write down mine just to show you how
Paul's going to
easy
show
it
you,
is.
Andrea, how easy it is. just like a dad.
certain cultural topics that are off topic that are on topic.
What? All right. Looks like a couple of people in the panel are writing. Some of them are still deep in thought. Jada's ready to go.
Okay, what's the?
He's
what was
more
the first
reckless
half?
than.
He's reckless.
He's more reckless than blank in the Garden of Eden. Mary Patterson's got her answer. Chris is ready. Talia's thumbs up. Look at all those. All the people in the comments have basically the same answer. Matt's ready too. Andrea, are you ready? Or have you written anything?
I have.
You have.
I apologize.
All
in
right.
advance.
Well,
It's
you might have
fine.
to apologize to the commenters who pretty much unanimously think they have the right answer. But you don't get to match with them. All right, Andrea. He's more reckless than blank in the Garden of Eden. What'd you say?
Okay, the last person I have seen acting reckless in a garden was Lil Nas X. Was acting
He
up.
worked on the apple.
Who's that?
He was. Don't worry about it, Dad.
All right. So maybe
in
Oh,
that
good
garden.
one.
All right.
maybe Andrea will have to
Googling
teach her
it
dad
right now.
something after this.
Oh, I wouldn't. Well,
Don't
be
do that
careful.
right
All right.
now. Wait until later.
So
Put that thing on private browsing when you search that.
Okay.
all right. So he's more reckless than Lil Nas X in the Garden of Eden. Talia, did you match with Andrea?
Nope. I wrote a
A
hungry,
hungry
Adam.
Adam in the Garden of Eden. That's true. If were Adam super starving in the Garden of Eden, he probably would have chomped down several of those bad apples. But that would have been pretty reckless. Unfortunately, not a match with Lil Nas X.
Nope.
Matt, did you write down Lil Nas
Nope.
X? I feel like you did.
I thought about it. I went with
Fruit
a fruit tray.
That's good. That's a solid answer. A solid answer. I didn't see that one in the comments, nor on Andrea's piece of paper, so that doesn't match, unfortunately. But it's good. It made me laugh. Mary Patterson, were you thinking along the same lines as Andrea?
No, I wish I was that creative. I wrote Eve's drunk sorority sisters, which probably is not very feminist.
Yeah, and
of me,
the
but, you know.
the old sorority in the Garden of Eden. They got drunk on something, and then I guess they were pretty reckless. Not a match, though. Jada.
I wish I had thought to say Lil Nas X, but I said Adam's ribs.
More reckless than Adam's ribs.
Nah.
He was just cracking them out.
I mean, he had help. But yeah, true.
His ribs
Unfortunately,
being
not a right
whole
answer.
person.
Chris, can you give Andrea the point to tie it up?
Well, I don't know if this counts as half a point, but I put Satan, which is what Lil Nas X twerked on.
No, you wrote
Satan the
Satan
Serpent.
the
That's the full title.
Aren't they one and the same?
Yeah,
Are
also,
those?
like, the
Well,
serpent
I don't
in the
think-
Video.
Yeah, I don't know if I can give you the point for that, but
It's
He
a
wasn't-
Satan.
I mean, you could argue that he wasn't exactly reckless. He knew what he was doing, but
Tell me the internet said a hungry Eve.
not a right answer, Andrew. You didn't get any points for Lil Nas X, but you got some style points, and that's all that matters, really, at the end of the day. Pretty much everybody in the comment section was just typing Eve, just straight up and down the comment section. Eve would have been a good answer, even though
Well, we've seen this
nobody
movie. We
in
know
the
how it
panel
goes.
said that. So wouldn't have been a match. Sorry, commenters. Okay, Paul. This is your chance to further your lead. Are you ready?
Yes, sir.
All right. This one, let's go back to the regular, just like Mama used to say, cards. And let's do, he was ruder than blank on the day after Christmas. He was ruder than blank on the day after Christmas. How rude was he? Ruder than blank on the day after Christmas. Is this an easy one? Who knows? No, Paul says nah. But maybe there's, you and Chris were on the same level, the same wavelength last time. Maybe we can repeat that magic for this one. Mary Patterson and Talia are ready. Maybe we can find some more magic here at just like Mama used to say, match game. The same. All right, Paul's ready.
Okay.
Chris still writing. Matt's still writing. Don't write a paragraph or novel. We only have so much time in the day. But Matt's ready.
Okay.
Chris finalizing his masterpiece. All right, Paul. He was ruder than blank on the day after Christmas.
Mama trying to return
Mama
a gift
trying
at
to
Walmart.
return the gift at Walmart. Yes, yes, I can imagine. Much rudeness comes from Mama trying to return the gift at Walmart, especially when there's 300 other mamas trying to return gifts as well the day after Christmas.
Exactly the image.
Okay, good answer. Good
I'm
answer. If we were on Family Feud, that's what we'd say. Talia, what did you write?
Not what Paul said, even though Paul's was a really good answer. I wrote ruder than
A mall
mall
Santa on the day
Santa.
after Christmas. Yeah.
That'll work for a while.
He's tired, and now he's unemployed for 363 more days.
Yeah, that poor mall Santa on the day after Christmas. What's he even doing there? Unfortunately, not a match. Matt,
Weren't.
I went with a Karen returning a shirt
okay,
to Walmart.
okay, you know what? I think that's a match. A Karen.
That was pretty
That was the
close
first
there.
thing that came to my head, but since we're playing
He
Mama,
was ruder than a Karen returning
Yeah,
a
that's
shirt
what
to
Mama
Walmart. Good match there. That's a good one. Mary Patterson?
You're muted.
Rudolph, because he tired y'all.
Rudolph.
Rudolph, because he's
He's
tired
tired.
y'all. He was ruder than Rudolph.
The reindeer
Yeah,
guy.
no, I got
get
it. Yep. Yep. Yeah, he's pretty tired. He flew around the whole world, leading the thing.
one night.
The day after Christmas, you probably want to leave him alone. Unfortunately, not a match with Paul. Jada.
You're muted.
I too again wrote a mall Santa.
Oh, wow.
Match him with Talia. You know, we
I
should
know.
They're in the same room.
we should play this game with y'all two contestant panelists because we could
Right?
just sweep the thing. Not a match though with Paul. Chris,
Sorry.
2 for 2. Let's do it. Actually, 2 for 3.
The mayor of
The
Whoville.
mayor of Whoville.
Because, like, hey, the Grinch, you brought everything back, but you did commit, like, 100 breaking and enterings, and that's
Yeah.
a felony. Plus,
Yeah.
everything's on the sleigh. Whose is whose, you know? All
Yeah.
the food from the fridge. It's
The Christmas-
disgusting now.
Okay,
It's
get
been
it?
Christmas
out
joy is
for
over. Now everybody's
Is
looking around their
it?
house, looking at the wreck, and the mayor of Whoville's like, somebody's gonna answer for
Pickle
this.
Me Elmo has some other house's potato salad. It's disgusting.
In retrospect, the Grinch would have been a good
Yes,
choice.
would have been a good choice. But you got one match out of that one, even though that one was wrong. You got one match. It's now 3-1. Andrea, we have time for one more. You got to
Oh,
make this one
boy.
count because
If we all get the exact
you
same
could.
answer, you could
win. You could really come from behind win.
Waves.
Okay, are you ready?
Let's do it.
She's fussier than a toothless vampire at blank.
Oh, I know this one.
Paul knows this one as
You
if
know
there's only one answer.
No, I just come right.
She's
behind. There's only
fussier
one
than a
answer to this.
toothless vampire at blank. Now think, what would the panel write? What would the commenters write? Let's get some points here, Andrea. She's fussier than a toothless vampire
Help me out,
at blank.
bombers.
What? Where would a toothless vampire be so fussy that if somebody were fussier than, that would be pretty fussy? I mean, you got to think, whoever they're talking about has to be fussier than a toothless vampire at this place that you're writing down. Talia's doing thumb war with an invisible person. Mary Patterson's ready. Jada's ready. Paul's ready. That's
I
Chris is
steal a
potentially
point.
frozen again, so that's not good for you,
Has Chris
Andrea.
left the building?
That's one less point you could potentially get.
Oh no, Chris!
Matt's ready.
Chris's life
Chris
was panicking.
just
when
staring
he was
off
me.
into the distance.
I'll
Chris,
vote for
if
Chris.
you wrote the same answer as Andrea,
Chris is
don't
deep
blink.
in thought. Really thinking about this.
I'll vote for Chris.
All right. Well, we'll give him we'll start with you, Andrea, and then give Chris some time to pop back in here, and maybe he can write something down and just shoot the game-winning shot at the buzzer there. Andrea, she's fussier than a toothless vampire at blank.
All right, so I definitely don't have all of the Facebook and YouTube comments open. I'm not reading them.
Good qualifier. We believe you.
So I thought maybe this answer would be a little boring. So I said a blood drive. But then to be creative, I said in Fork, Washington, where Twilight was filmed.
Good trivia there. Okay, she's fussier than a toothless vampire at a blood drive. That's kind of like an all-you-can-eat buffet, really. But if you're toothless, you got nothing. That'd make me pretty fussy. Talia, did you write down the same thing as Andrea?
I wrote something really similar. I figured she's fussy because she can't get what she wants, right? So I wrote that the blood
A closed
bank was
blood
closed.
bank.
Yes.
But it is a blood bank. You have a blood bank is where you
Talia,
have
let me
the
ask you
blood
this.
drive.
That's
Is
what
the
Mike
blood
is,
bank
right?
located where they filmed Twilight? Okay, that's a match.
Yes.
All right. Hey, we got a match for Andrea.
Yes, it is. I wrote it in the tiny.
No, I believe you. I believe
in
you.
the tiny font. There it was.
But do these vampires glitter?
Yes.
It's more of a glisten.
A sign of their
The
fussiness.
sparkle. It's
Matt, help Andrea out. She's losing to her father.
Oh, well, I was thinking fussy vampire, no teeth. So if there's a lot of opportunities to bite and they couldn't take advantage of it, I would say a place where there's a lot of exposed skin. That would probably be Spring Break.
Fussier than a toothless vampire at Spring Break.
Yeah.
They don't have spring break in
No,
in
not where they filmed
Washington.
Twilight.
They don't.
For sure.
No. They don't have spring.
Unfortunately, it's a good answer.
That's right.
I can see the vampire being fussy, but doesn't match with Andrea's. No points. Mary Patterson.
For the record, this does not actually exist, but I wrote Bare Neck Fest 2021.
Bare Neck Fest.
Can you imagine?
I imagine it would look
Vampire?
pretty normal,
Oh,
actually, because unless it's like the wintertime and people are wearing scarves, most people's necks will be exposed. So it'll just it's like a gathering.
Necessarily, you might have long
You
hair.
still
You
see
might
your
have a
neck,
turtleneck
but-
on.
All right,
It's Bare
Bare
Neck
Neck Fest,
Bare
the festival where you're
You know who's
discouraged to
headlining
wear
with
anything
that?
with a collar.
Who's headlining?
The bare naked ladies.
Okay, I'm gonna give you just a ding ding sound effect for that, but you don't get a match.
Glad I asked.
But you can't hear the sound effects anyway. Okay, Jada, did you write down a blood bank? Blood bank?
No, but first of all, I love the Twilight reference. So funny. I wrote Hot
Topic. She's fussier than a toothless vampire at Hot Topic.
They were trying to buy more teeth. Another option could have been Spencer's, but maybe they were out of teeth.
Okay. Yeah, Spencer's Hot
Thinking outside
Topic
the
could have been
box.
either one, but yeah, that would have been a fussy vampire. Not a good match. Chris, you froze up for a second there, so
I can come with an answer real
Well-
fast.
okay. You probably know what Andrea wrote.
What is it?
Okay, so you didn't hear it. It's she's fussier than blank. Nope, she's fussier than a toothless vampire at blank. Andrea's sending her brainwaves to you via the internet, via Skype. Paul's trying to give you a high five.
It's not the answer.
At
yet.
a salad
At a
bar?
salad bar. Toothless vampire at a salad bar. A toothless
Salad
vegetarian vampire
Salad.
at a salad bar. Unfortunately, Andrea's answer was a blood bank.
Salad bar.
A blood
Blood
drive.
drive.
My bad. Tally wrote blood bank.
My
It
answer
was
was blood
Blood bank, blood drive we gave a point for that. But unfortunately, Andrew, you did not catch up to Paul, and that was our last one. So I believe that means that Paul is our winner of Just Like Mommy Used to Say match game. And now he can rub this in your face forever. Now, every time you speak to him, he's going to be like, hey, remember that time I beat you on that live video where they couldn't hear the sound?
A 5-hour drive down to Disney World in October. So
y'all be playing match game the whole ride down.
That's right.
So Paul, our potluck member, wins the game. Congratulations, Paul. We don't have any prizes for you, but your prize was getting to hang out with us and to beat your daughter by a razor thin margin in the match game, and your biscuits and cornbread coin. So if you want to be like Paul and hang out with us and play in not video games, or maybe video games, but game shows, join the potluck at southernthing.com/potluck. You can get all sorts of cool stuff. It's our subscription program. And if you want, just like Mommy used to say, you can get it at our store.southernthing.com. You can see it in the link in the description. And we also have our new Go to Church expansion pack, which is so much fun and adds to the already fun game that we have. 50 new cards, all about going to church. You can get the expansion pack, you can get the base game, or you can get the base game and expansion pack in a bundle on sale now, store.southernthing.com. And I believe the bundle is actually discounted at the moment. Is it not? I feel like I saw that earlier. If it's not, I didn't mean it, but I think that it is.
Oh.
So, get to store.southernthing.com and get your game. It's a lot of fun.
I paid full price.
So, thank you everybody for playing, and thank you in the audience for bearing with me while we try to figure out what was wrong with my audio. Honestly, I still don't know. So, who knows? Maybe it'll happen next time. But thank you so much for watching and playing with us, and we'll see you next time. Goodbye, everybody.
Great job, Adam.